Yeah, so I've been doing this since I was hey, come on. Okay, I'm sorry. Where was I?
We're meeting up with a guy named Dereq today. Dereq Spice, 213. Friend Kayleen reached out to us. She's worried that his incessant uploading is going to destroy their relationship.
40 videos a week, that's his absolute thing that he has to do, and he will do it. I just need help because we can't continue this way. 40 videos a week is too many. It should be 1 or less a week.
This one guy, he said it was like this book. I don't remember the name of the book. I didn't read it. I just heard the facts. She says like you got to get to 10,000 hours to become a master at something. So I just freaking do dance videos like say it's like 12 hours a day, and with all those videos, I'm.
Things got really bad when he got a GoPro.
He doesn't really possess any real dancing skills, and no one's ever told him that he should be a dancer, but he believes in his heart that he's the best in the world.
He's not good, and he's not doing anything to get better. He's not going to dance classes. He took one dance class and then he complained because he doesn't like math, and I was like, there's no math.
They just started saying 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like, what is that? I'm never gonna have a coach. I'm my own coach.
We're gonna walk through a different dimension into Dereq's living room, into his home, where he thinks he's a superstar.
Like I said, I'm real close to the 10,000, and the comments I'm getting, I'm getting like 1 or 2 more every day. You're one of the worst white people I've seen kill yourself, and I think that's a really good thing to say, because like kill yourself, he really means just like get going better.
It's just a little, it's sad. It's really sad.
It's really just a matter of time before Gaga, Beyonce, Fergie, and, they come at me, and then I'll be going.
We're at this point where, it's either me and our life together, or it's the dancing. And honestly, I'm afraid of what the answer is going to be. I just think he needs the right guidance to guide him in my direction.
I'm going to be honest with you, we're about to park and I don't want to leave my car here. I can't let this shit go on anymore. I have to shut it down. These little bonehead, knucklehead, butthead, punks. Some of them, I'm not saying they're kids, some of them are old as some of them are grandmas. And they shouldn't be making content on the internet. I ain't trying to be a bully, but your 15 minutes, all of your 15 minutes is over. Hey guys, we're here in disgusting Hollywood, California. Dereq spends all of his free time doing choreography, recording, uploading, and commenting on his videos.
Sometimes just for fun, I like going through the videos and just counting all of the likes.
You missed that one, that had 0.
Oh, well this one has 1, so that's good. Mm-hmm. And that was posted.
That was a like from you. You liked it.
I do another YouTube name sometimes just to get the comments going.
Beyonce, Christina Aguilera, they don't care about him. They don't even know who he is. No one does. The only person that really cares about him is his girlfriend, who he ignores to make these stupid dancing videos.
It's been 6 years, and it feels like all he has is his moves.
I'm actually doing a lot of these dances for her, to express my love for her, and I think you guys can help me with this, that she will be able to really understand, this is, there's more to it.
We need to save Dereq's life today, and to do that, we have to kill his content.
I just freaking do dance videos, like, say it's like 12 hours a day.
He's not good, and he's not doing anything to get better.
This isn't math. You know, right now she may be really, really lazy and she's not really moving, but, you know, you see how graceful they move. Like her especially, like when she's on the floor, she's just like, she's so nimble and she's just, you know, paw to paw. And I just think I'm kind of a cat, you know, like it's a cat soul or something.
Hey, are you Dereq?
Yeah.
Jason Sereno from jasonsereno.com, man. Nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah, how's it going?
Hey, it's good, it's good.
Yeah, good
Kayleen?
seeing you, yeah.
Hi, Kayleen. Hey, can we come inside, or are we going to be out here like weirdos? Can we go in there and talk?
Yeah, you can. You can
Yeah,
come in.
all right,
Yeah.
Chaz, cameraman.
How's it going?
What's your goal with the YouTube? Where you kind of see yourself at?
Well, you know, it's more of just like a platform to really get, you know, like Gwen Stefani, Christina Aguilera, Beyonce, all of them. And I'm getting a little bit, moving up a little bit.
How many views would you say each video is getting?
Like 40. It's just to get them, see me, and understand that I could help them.
Yeah. So your idea is that you're going to be discovered by a pop star who's watching YouTube videos, and then you're going to go become a professional dancer from that. Or are you already a professional dancer?
Oh yeah, I'm professional already.
Okay. What's your income? Like how much does dancing provide for you guys?
Yeah, what's your income?
Well, no, I made. Believe it or not, I got my first professional gig when I was in high school. We're at the dance, you know, and I'm at the punch bowl, you know, because I'm studying everyone. The prom king, Andrew Whalen, he comes up and he's just like, "Look, Dereq, I'm not a good dancer," and I'm like, "I know, man. It's cool. I've been watching it." And so he's like, "Hey, will you dance with Elizabeth?" And I was like, I was gonna dance with her anyway, but I didn't tell him that. And so he's like, "I'll give you $20." Go in the center, and you know, like people surround us and whatnot, and then we just start, you know, grooving this and that, and you know, and people just start like it's an eruption of laughter, you know, and that's when I knew, like, man, I'm good. This is where I come when I want to, like, you know, kind of like get like this like pagan vibe, you know, going, because it's got the fire and you just kind of.
So what's pagan about it?
Well, you know, it's like there's spirits and smoke and spirits.
Yeah, he's just high when he's out here, mostly.
Are you hybrid? Are you sativa? Are you trying to get high, or are you trying to get stoned?
Oh no, I just want the body feel.
Yeah.
Because it adds to the beauty of the dance. You know, you can feel it even more in your body.
A very wise woman once told me that marijuana is not for creation, but for celebration. So when you get all high and you're dancing, that creative process might lend itself to you just dancing stoned and not worrying about what the audience thinks.
No,
you know what I mean?
that's wrong. That's wrong.
Here's how you remember. Sativa! In the couch. So sativa gets you high, you know, gets like a dog you're yelling, like a little dog. Sativa, get over here, sativa! And then indica, when you smoke it, you go in the couch. So that's how you remember. If you switch to sativa, it kind of focuses your energy a little more, whereas indica kind of makes you sleepy and dumb.
Well, you know, I just kind of thought of like, you know, caterpillars. They get into a cocoon and then they become a butterfly. So, you know, you kind of get in here and you kind of roll yourself around, and then, you know, you come out. I can do that. I can do that better.
I think some caterpillars could go into cocoons and they come back out caterpillars. Do you ever feel like maybe that's what happened?
I do.
That doesn't happen.
No, or they're really ugly looking moths sometimes. Like they're big brown, like gray moths.
Okay, this is where it all happens, and I want to really point out the black swan, because I really just wanted to get the energy of that story in this house. Okay, so this is how I keep my body going, because you know, with all that dancing, you really need to repair and continue.
So who's your doctor again? Who prescribed all these things to you? What medical?
Who's your Dr. Feelgood, dog?
Yeah. Where are you getting this information?
Easy iron. What's the difference between easy iron and just iron?
Well, easy iron, it's better to digest, because real iron you can't really digest.
How many different, essential enzymes, all this stuff makes you poop, man. Like, are you just taking stuff that clears you out? You just eat fiber if you want to shit. You don't have to...
Fiber just, it takes too much time.
Pronounce this for me.
Beast.
It's best. That's best. What's that word? You're eating a bunch of pills and potato chips. That's your whole diet? It's just potato chips?
It's quick.
That
it's quick to eat.
The only thing he eats, actually.
Kayleen, with just your hand, show me the size of his balls. The size.
Yeah, so it's like...
Show the camera.
That's not important. That is not important. Why you doing?
I'm just trying to do
We're trying to get an idea of how big, what size your balls are. That's the only.
Why is it changing anything?
Let's go to the next room.
Okay. Well, hey, you can stay here. You know, people ask me this a lot. Like, you know, you dance. Like, if you dance for like 12 hours a day, like how do you survive? You just need to have some good wire cutters. I steal a lot of bikes and I just sell them. But I mean, they sit there for days, you know. So it's not like they are needing them. I mean, look at these aren't expensive. They're like, you know.
How would you feel if you found out that one of these bikes belonged to a guy that was a YouTuber, and he made bike videos every day, and you just took away the only love he had in his life?
Oh, that's his fault, not mine.
Can I also give you a tip just from, I'm not a larcenist, but I've known of you. You want to make sure all the seats are the same level. That way if the cops were to show up, like, these are all my bikes, officer. Obviously, you got to, that seat there is for a small child. This isn't, you can't really debate this. I'm telling you, if you want to keep stolen bikes in your house, I'm just saying be smarter about it, you know?
But there's different ways to ride a bike.
Yeah. Well, also, too, honestly, the best way to keep your stolen bike thing a secret is, like, not to tell people on camera.
Every profession, they have a bad boy to them, so I just see myself as the bad boy of dance.
So you think that people knowing that you steal bikes is going to help your career and not hurt it?
You know, 50 Cent admitted to, like, selling drugs, so what's the difference?
Stealing and versus selling, I guess, is the difference. Let's continue. Let's go on. Is the TV? Is this a TV here?
Yeah. I have that there because
You stole it from someone.
the door was wide open and it was right on the wall, so I thought it was a gallery, and you know, galleries, you can usually take the paintings off the walls.
Actually, you can't, because literally no one has ever gone to a gallery show and just taken art off the walls. You would be tackled before you got out the door.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty... Do you have art in here, too, that you've taken from... Jesus Christ, man. I came here to, talk about your dancing. You're a kleptomaniac. And if things work out, that's great for you guys. And if they don't, then I'm sure you'll find someone else to, take care of you. Hopefully that guy will, not dance all the time.
Ugh, that's a dream that I have.
I know guys that don't dance, I don't
Really?
I don't dance.
You don't dance?
I don't know. I've never danced. The closest I get to dancing is probably having sex.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You're very easy to fall in love with, I think.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. That's so sweet.
Dereq Spice, 213. Why did you pick that name for your YouTube channel?
Well, it's because, I'm not really a Spice Girls fan, but I respect them.
Everyone does.
Yeah. So I decided, it'd be kind of like a funny joke for me to just, be Dereq with a Q and then, Spice, so everyone on YouTube could see it and just be like, oh, that's cool, man. You're representing the Spice Girls, even though I'm not a girl,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Here's the problem though. That's not really what a joke is. The Spice Girls put adjectives in front of spice, right? It's like scary spice. You get, baby spice.
Yeah.
You just put Dereq in front of Spice. You just use your real name.
But I used a Q.
Then what is Dereq Spice? What would Dereq Spice be?
It's Dereq.
You thought we came today to celebrate your content, right?
Why? Yeah, of course.
Actually, the opposite is true.
Oh.
Why do you have to bring them here to tell me that? You could have just told me yourself.
She has told
I
you.
have been trying to tell you for 6 years.
Get it out. Get it out.
6 years. How?
Because it was cute for a half a year, but then after that, it's not cute anymore. It's
How have you
real
told
life.
me? You haven't told me anything.
I've stopped watching your videos. I've stopped liking your videos. I've stopped liking you, honestly.
Let me ask you this, Dereq. Who are you making these videos for?
Tell us the truth.
What kind of question? I make it for people.
Who are the people? Is there more than one? It's not for Kayleen.
It's definitely not for me.
It's
I've
not.
asked you to stop.
It's not for me. We just met. The cat. Don't look at the cat. Cat's not a person.
The cat is a cat.
Tell me the truth. Who do you really make these videos for?
I make them for me. Okay? I make the videos for me.
I feel like this is a good time to show
Yeah,
the
go
letter we
ahead.
talked
Bring
about.
out the letter. She worked really hard on this, Dereq. So if you would listen to what she has to say, I think it would mean a lot to her.
When my dad died, when we talked about it, you just started dancing in the middle of the conversation when I was really trying to get some emotional support from my boyfriend. And
Dereq, are you sleeping?
Dereq! What is wrong with you? That was actually my next line.
Dereq, let's say it together.
Dereq, what is wrong with you?
You're not good at dancing. You're not trying to get better at dancing. You waste all your time making these stupid music videos that no one watches, and the people that do watch them hate them. This dancing comes from a pain inside of your heart. You tell the story about dancing with the prom queen, right?
Oh my gosh.
And then everyone was laughing at
Yeah.
you. Is that where this all
good.
comes? No, they weren't.
They like me.
When people say, hey, white boy, you suck, they're not trying to help you get better. They're trying to let you know that you're not good.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm here. Are you willing to right now pick between the woman who has feelings for you, woman that lives with you? Are you ready to pick her or your dancing? Which one is it? Dereq.
Dereq
Come on, Dereq.
said, P.S. you always run away.
He always runs. That's his thing, huh? This side of the couch wants you to stop making videos.
It's Dereq.
That's not. Is this him right here?
No, those are women.
Those are two women.
Yeah.
There's someone up here. Someone. Not him.
No, that's also a woman.
What color shirt's he wearing? Is that him right there?
Oh, no, that's somebody with a yoga mat or something.
Okay. He
Another
doesn't-
woman, another woman.
He doesn't
It
have
does. He
it.
does look like he does have like a woman physique. So I get why you keep doing.
Yeah.
This is so frustrating. Like.
That's him, isn't it?
So embarrassing. How embarrassing for everyone.
Let's stop.
What the hell? I've been calling your phone and you're recording a video, sorry, on your phone. Me or dancing? What is it? Stop. Okay, so are you saying you picked dancing?
No.
Are you saying you picked dancing? 'Cause
No,
that's what
no,
you're doing.
I'm
You're
not.
you're dancing right now.
I do this when I get stressed. You know that.
Okay, well, I need you to focus up, and I need you to pick me, or I need you to pick dancing, but you can't have both anymore. So what is it?
We're freaking worried about you over here. All right,
Yeah.
we've been worried sick.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out
Could
what's
you-
going on with you. Now pick. She just gave you an ultimatum.
Yeah,
Is it
I
gonna
did.
be her?
Yeah, I did. I gave you an ultimatum.
You, I guess.
He said you, I guess. Come on. He said you, I guess.
Yeah, you did.
Well, there you have it. Congratulations, Dereq Spice 213. We just killed your content.
I decided to, call it quits for now. So, Beyonce and Christina, they're gonna have to find, some.
No, they'll be okay without you.
They might. They might have some trouble.
No.
But.
They're fine. We've been together a long time.
Yeah.
And it's really comfortable.
Really.
So we're just gonna stay in it.
Yeah.
I could not thank you enough. So thank you.
But they just kind of didn't do that.
And Jason, I got your email, and that does sound like a lot of fun. So I'll get back to you soon.
He did have one question for me that actually was slightly thought-provoking.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I've stopped, the dancing, I've come to
You
realize.
say a lot of words. Just say what it was. Please.
Well, okay. I've realized what Dereq Spice is with a Q. Dereq Spice is strong. He is brave. He is courageous. He is exquisite. He is pragmatic. And he just loves to dance.